Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The NBA world just exploded. Exploded. Devin Booker, the face of the Phoenix Suns, the man with that smooth jumper and killer mentality, has officially signed with the Golden State Warriors, and fans are absolutely losing their minds. The news broke early this morning, and within minutes, social media turned into pure chaos. Warriors fans are celebrating like they just won another championship, while Suns fans are sitting there stunned, asking themselves how on earth this could have happened. Booker, the guy they believed would retire in Phoenix, wearing purple and orange forever, just switched sides to join Steph Curry and Draymond Green in the Bay Area. The internet can't handle it. Memes are everywhere, tweets are flying faster than Curry's threes, and even analysts are struggling to process what this means for the league. Can you imagine that backcourt? Curry and Booker, two of the smoothest shooters in NBA history, now on the same team. It's unfair, it's unreal, it's something straight out of a video game. And that's why fans are saying it. The Warriors might have just broken basketball again, just like they did when Kevin Durant joined them. The dynasty might not be over after all. It might just be reborn. The way this move came together is straight up wild. Insiders are saying the talks were going on behind the scenes for weeks, completely under the radar. Booker had reportedly grown frustrated with the Suns' direction after their playoff collapse last season. The chemistry wasn't clicking, the roster moves didn't convince him, and even the addition of Bradley Beal didn't fix the underlying issues. Booker wanted to win now, and apparently, Golden State offered him not just a shot at another title, but a culture built on winning, brotherhood, and legacy. The Warriors' front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr., pulled off an absolute masterclass, somehow making the cap space work in their favor. There's talk of a sign-in trade deal that sent some major pieces out of the Bay. Rumors mention Klay Thompson might be on his way out, maybe even to Phoenix, which would be poetic in its own twisted way. Imagine Klay wearing Suns colors while Booker joins Steph in blue and gold. It's basketball storytelling at its finest. No one saw this coming, not even the insiders who usually leak everything. Booker in a Warriors jersey? That's a sentence no one thought they'd say in 2025. The reactions are pure gold. You scroll through Twitter, and it's a war zone of emotions. Suns fans are heartbroken, calling this a betrayal of epic proportions. They're posting videos of Booker highlights with sad music playing in the background, talking about loyalty and how they deserve better. Warriors fans, on the other hand, are throwing virtual parties. They're flooding comment sections with fire emojis, tagging LeBron fans just to stir the pot, and screaming about how the Splash Brothers 2.0 are about to take over. Even neutral fans can't stop watching this unfold because it's drama, it's spectacle, it's everything that makes the NBA feel like a movie. The memes alone are keeping the internet alive. Booker photoshopped in a Warriors jersey, Curry handing him the keys to the dynasty, KD somewhere shaking his head in disbelief. Everyone's out of take, everyone's got a theory. Some say this makes Golden State unstoppable again. Others argue there's only one ball and too many egos. But love it or hate it, you can't deny it. This move just changed the balance of power in the NBA overnight. What makes this story even crazier is how it could reshape the entire Western Conference. Think about it. The Warriors, who many thought were finally fading out, just added one of the best pure scorers in the league. Booker's in his prime. He's hungry, focused, and with Curry by his side, he won't face the kind of defensive pressure he used to in Phoenix. Defenders can't double both. That means open looks, insane spacing, and probably the deadliest perimeter offense the NBA has ever seen. The Lakers, the Nuggets, the Clippers, everyone's now rethinking their strategies. Even the Suns, ironically, will have to adjust, especially if Klay or another big name comes their way. But make no mistake, this isn't just a trade. It's a shift in the NBA's narrative. The Warriors aren't done. They're evolving. It's that chess move no one saw coming. And Booker? He just went from carrying a franchise to joining one that knows exactly how to win. It's the perfect storm, and everyone's bracing for what comes next. But there's a darker side to all this celebration. Some fans are questioning Booker's loyalty, saying he gave up on the Suns too easily. After all, Phoenix built around him for years. They brought in Chris Paul, traded for Kevin Durant, and tried to give him every weapon possible. Yet here he is, walking away when things got tough. Others defend him, saying he gave everything to that city and deserved the chance to chase rings elsewhere. The truth probably lies somewhere in the middle. The NBA isn't about loyalty anymore. It's about legacy. And Booker, as much as he loved Phoenix, probably realized that history only remembers the champions. He's seen players like Carmelo and Lillard stay loyal, but end up empty-handed. He's choosing the opposite path: join greatness, win now, and cement his name among the legends. The debate is heated, and it's not dying down anytime soon. This isn't just basketball. It's emotion, identity, and ambition colliding in real time. And let's be real, the marketing side of this is massive. The Warriors merch team must be losing their minds in excitement right now. Booker jerseys in blue and gold are going to fly off shelves like crazy. Imagine the new intro videos at Chase Center, Booker walking out under the lights, the crowd roaring, Curry smiling beside him. The NBA's social media accounts are about to break records with this one. Even sneaker brands are jumping in. Rumor has it that Nike is already planning a Splash Edition collab featuring both Curry and Booker. This isn't just a sports move, it's a cultural reset. The Warriors just reignited their global brand in a single stroke. Love them or hate them, you can't ignore them, and Booker just made sure of that. The season hasn't even started yet, and it already feels like a movie trailer drop for what could be the most entertaining, controversial, and explosive NBA season in years. Now let's talk about what this means on the court. Picture it: Steph Curry running the point, Devin Booker on the wing, Draymond Green setting those brutal screens, and maybe even Jonathan Kuminga bringing that young energy off the bench. This team suddenly looks terrifying again. Defenses won't know where to look. Double Curry? Booker's open. Collapse on Booker? Curry's pulling up from the logo. It's a nightmare for any opposing coach. Steve Kerr must be smiling ear to ear right now because this lineup fits perfectly into his system. Movement, passing, unselfishness, and spacing. The ball will zip around like it's on a string, and when it finally lands in Booker's hands, he's got that killer mid-range game that could make the difference in crunch time. And remember, Curry doesn't need to drop 35 every night anymore. Booker can carry that load. The balance is incredible. People thought the Warriors dynasty was done, but with this move, it feels like the second coming. You can already imagine those Chase Center fans chanting, "Book, Book, Book," every time he hits that silky jumper. The Bay just got a new star to fall in love with. The Suns, though, are in shambles emotionally. This is a franchise that believed it was on the cusp of greatness, and now they've lost their cornerstone. Booker was the heart, the identity, the face of everything they built post-2015. Without him, that team feels empty, directionless. Sure, they might get some nice pieces back in the trade, but you can't replace a superstar like Booker overnight. Fans are venting hard online, blaming ownership, management, even Kevin Durant for not stepping up as a leader. There's talk of a rebuild, whispers that this might trigger more departures. It's chaos, and honestly, it's heartbreaking if you're a Suns loyalist. They had one of the brightest young cores in the league, and now it's unraveling. Meanwhile, Booker's out there posting cryptic messages on Instagram. Just a single photo of the Golden Gate Bridge with no caption. That's all it took to set the internet on fire again. This isn't just a move, it's a breakup, and everyone's picking sides in the aftermath. You can't ignore the tension this brings to the league. Rivalries are about to heat up in ways we haven't seen since the KD era. Suns versus Warriors will now be must-watch TV. Every game will feel personal, emotional, like a grudge match with layers of betrayal and revenge. Imagine Booker walking back into Phoenix for the first time wearing a Warriors jersey, the boos echoing, the cameras zooming in on his face. You can feel the drama already. The NBA thrives on narratives like this, and this one's a blockbuster. There's talk that even the players are buzzing. LeBron reportedly texted Draymond a "here we go again" message, and KD liked a tweet that said, "Can't run from the grind forever." The league is one big soap opera right now, and Booker just became the lead actor in the biggest storyline of the season. The tension's real, and it's going to make every matchup electric. Behind the scenes, though, there's more going on than fans realize. Some insiders claim this wasn't just Booker's decision. It was a coordinated move by his agency and the Warriors' front office. Both sides saw mutual benefit. The Warriors get fresh blood to extend their dynasty, while Booker gets the stage to elevate his legacy. There's even talk that Curry himself reached out privately, convincing Booker with a pitch centered around leadership, brotherhood, and legacy over ego. And apparently, that hit home. Booker's always respected Curry, and the idea of learning from him, sharing the spotlight instead of carrying it alone, might have been too good to resist. It's that perfect storm of timing and opportunity. This wasn't betrayal, it was evolution. The NBA isn't static. It's a constant motion of ambition and timing. And right now, the Warriors are ahead of everyone else in both categories. Of course, the haters are loud too. Critics are already calling this move ring-chasing and comparing Booker to KD when he joined the Warriors in 2016. The parallels are undeniable. Both left teams they helped build to join a proven winner. But maybe that's missing the point. Booker isn't running from the grind. He's redefining what the grind looks like. Sometimes the hardest thing isn't staying loyal. It's having the courage to change. You can tell he's betting everything on this, and the pressure will be immense. If the Warriors don't win, the narrative turns ugly fast. Every missed shot, every playoff loss will fuel the criticism. But if they do win, Booker's legacy skyrockets. He goes from great scorer to NBA champion, and that changes everything. That's the risk, that's the gamble, and that's exactly why everyone can't stop talking about it. When the dust settles, this will be remembered as one of those turning points in NBA history. Just like when LeBron went to Miami or KD joined the Warriors, this move redefines the era. The league's power map just shifted, and every other team has to respond. The Bay Area is buzzing with excitement. The Suns are licking their wounds, and fans everywhere are glued to their screens waiting for the next chapter. Training camp's going to be wild, preseason even crazier, and when that first tip-off happens, all eyes will be on Booker. Can he live up to the hype? Can this new Warriors team dominate the way everyone expects? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. The NBA just got its next great storyline, and Devin Booker's right at the center of it. Welcome to the chaos, folks. Basketball just became must-watch again. And now, let's dive even deeper into what this means for Steph Curry himself. Because let's be honest, this move changes his career arc too. Curry's in the twilight of his prime, but his game has always aged like fine wine. Bringing Booker on board means he doesn't have to carry the same offensive load night after night, which could extend his career by years. You can already picture those two working off each other. The constant off-ball movement, the screens, the cuts, the rhythm. Defenders are going to be dizzy trying to chase them both. And Curry's leadership will be tested in a new way. He's no longer just the heart of the Warriors. He's now the mentor, the teacher, the steady hand guiding another superstar through the storm of expectations. People keep saying this is the end of the Warriors era, but in reality, this might be the evolution they needed. Curry and Booker could end up being one of those iconic duos you talk about for decades. The calm assassin and the fiery scorer. Two different energies, one goal, winning it all. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. But beyond the basketball court, the cultural ripple is just as massive. The Bay Area has always been about flair, art, and innovation, and Booker's arrival fits that narrative perfectly. He's stylish, marketable, and magnetic. He's already one of the most recognizable faces in the league, and now he's stepping into one of the most globally recognized franchises in sports. Expect him to dominate not just on ESPN highlights, but in commercials, endorsements, and music features. The Warriors' connection to Silicon Valley means new sponsorships, tech collaborations, and even crossover content in gaming and fashion. Booker's brand is about to skyrocket, and you can bet he knows it. This isn't just about winning rings, it's about becoming a global icon. And when you mix that kind of ambition with a franchise that knows how to build a dynasty, you get the perfect storm of talent and timing. Meanwhile, the rest of the NBA can't just sit still. Every contender in the West is now reassessing its strategy. The Lakers are already rumored to be making calls for another big name, maybe someone to counter the firepower in Golden State. The Nuggets, even as defending champs, are quietly preparing for a new kind of threat. And the Clippers? They're stuck in limbo, watching as yet another super team forms right in front of them. The league is shifting, and that's the beauty of it. The chaos, the unpredictability, the arms race for dominance. That's what keeps fans hooked. Everyone's chasing that next big move, that next superstar pairing, that next storyline to define an era. And right now, the Warriors have stolen the spotlight completely. It's not just about basketball. It's about narrative, momentum, and the power to capture the world attention. And as the dust settles, one truth is becoming clear. Devin Booker just changed his destiny. He's stepping into a team that represents excellence, pressure, and expectation. He's leaving behind comfort for challenge, loyalty for legacy. The question isn't whether the move was right or wrong. It's whether he can rise to meet the weight of it. Because make no mistake, the entire basketball world will be watching. Every game, every possession, every playoff moment will be dissected. This isn't just a career move, it's a defining chapter. If it works, Booker cements himself among the greats. If it fails, he becomes another what if. But for now, one thing's undeniable. The Warriors just became the most fascinating team in basketball again, and the story of Devin Booker in the Bay Area is only just beginning. The NBA lives for moments like this: shock, emotion, greatness, and we're all witnesses to the next big one. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.